Welcome. Welcome to the wide world of what is Wednesday's topic. I'm getting stuck on this alliteration thing. Yeah, it's a Wednesday. I think it's a Wednesday. It's a hump day, and I never said it to anybody. God damn. It's a wet and wild Wednesday, because it rained today, actually. Local weather report. Actually, local weather reports yesterday. First day talking. Excuse me, please. The weather reports yesterday let out a tornado warning by accident. There was no weather, but they had a warning. The warning system for the weather went off. And tornado warning. That's fantastic. So having warning systems and trusting like systems like that to let you know what's going on sometimes not very accurate. Best idea? Look out the window. Ask somebody who lives in the neighborhood. Hey, what's the weather like? I promise this isn't a Weather Wednesday update. It's more like I don't even know what kind of a day it is. A lethargic Wednesday. I feel tired today. I don't know why. Work was okay. Nothing out of the ordinary, but just sort of, I don't know. It's sort of an I don't know Wednesday. A wandering Wednesday. Wandering mind Wednesday. So let's do a bunch of different random topics to keep this entertaining, because I realize that watching, I mean, you probably don't even have to watch. It's just my face in some random buildings and like the sidewalk and like, where am I walking? It's not really that exciting. Been listening to advice from other YouTube creators, channels. I'm not reviewing anything. I'm not unboxing anything. I'm not actually really exploring the city. I'm just showing the same section of sidewalk that I always do. So to keep it entertaining, I want to come up with something either funny, which is sometimes, mostly by accident, or keep the topics changing. So we talk about traffic and how everybody is in such a hurry and they just kind of like poke their nose out, and how yesterday or the other day I was on a bus and the bus almost like ripped the front end of a car off. Because the bus lanes here in the city, some of them on the turn lanes, at the intersection there's a drive-through sort of section. Usually, okay, so if you're in a left-hand drive, right-hand lane, turning lane to go to your right, usually there's like a median or a section there, like right at the intersection where you can't drive straight. So anyways, up here, the buses can drive straight through there, but of course there's cars coming out from that direction on the other side of the intersection, waiting to turn right. But when they poke their nose out, they're not expecting the bus to just show up and be like, nah, I'm gonna take your nose off. So that's a thing. Yeah, it's been all right. COVID's still out there. Have you guys heard this thing called COVID-19? I don't know if you've heard about it. It's only been around for about a year and a half. It's pretty new. What is up with that? So in the city here, there are like pop-up vaccination stations. So you can just go line up. And of course, today was raining. So they had people lined up out in the rain to get a vaccine. And they're only giving out like this particular name. So like I think there's like 3 or 4 of them, I think. And I don't know what, like it makes me wonder, they're putting these vaccination places into like open parking lots or schools or whatever. But originally they're all talking about they couldn't get the vaccine because they needed to be transported at like minus 20 degrees and you need special facilities, and that's why they were delayed. Now you can pretty much get them everywhere. Like, how are they storing them at a pharmacy? Do they have those things there? I mean, maybe they do. I don't know. But this makes me wonder, like, are they finally getting the infrastructure together that they need to actually support these? And why are some of them given to certain age groups and the others aren't? there's a lot of unknowns. I mean, I'm not saying it's suspicious, but it would be nice to know. But then again, I'm also speaking from a place of like, I haven't been listening to the news at all. And I don't know what it's like in different places or different countries, or, you know, because everybody's kind of handling it their own way. And kudos to New Zealand. That's amazing. And a lot of other small places were able to just do whatever needed to be done right away so that they could just get rid of it, slow it down, stop it, put it to rest. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get vaccinated. I don't know. I'm not entirely against it, but this is a flu variation of some kind. And I usually don't get sick at all. The last time I got sick was, oh my God, 7 years ago. And I don't get the flu shot. So I've been sick once, and it was 7 years ago, and I got the flu shot then because I had the flu. And like it's funny because my body went through this, like, I think it was either as I was getting the shot or right after I got the shot, my body went through this like extreme temperature jump, and I had like upset stomach, whatever. But then as soon as I cleared that moment, it's like everything went back to normal. I was like immediately cured. It was the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing. It's not clouds, it's just the trees. I'm waiting for the light. Waiting for this chicken to let me cross the road. Chicken crossed the road first to make sure it was safe. How about that? That's what happened. Chicken walked across the road to make sure it was safe for everybody else to cross. Oh, we finally figured it out. What a nice chicken. And now I feel like having chicken fingers. Is that weird? Is that weird that I feel like having chicken now, just even saying chicken? So how about diet? Let's move to diet now because I'm on this random whatever Wednesday. There you go. Whatever Wednesdays. Because of my diet, I eat like a lot of meats, cooked meats, deli meats, cured meats, stuff like that of certain kinds. Chicken, turkey, fish. I'm not really, excuse my fingers. There we go, I had to clean that up. So I'm not really into beef too much, bacon of course. But the reason is like my body can break down meats and the structures and all that stuff a lot easier than it can like fiber and whole grains and certain textures. So meats I get away with really easy. So when I hear something like chicken, because it's very abundant and easy to eat and yada yada yada, however modified it is, and I don't really like supporting the idea of factory farming and meat production as a, you know, it's complicated. It's really complicated thing because like I don't have much of a choice in terms of my diet, so I kind of have to eat what I can eat. I can't just protest and starve myself to death like some philosophers would say is the highest moral thing you could do is just starve to death, because no matter what you do, you're killing something to survive. So I don't know about that one, guys. I mean, philosophy's valuable, but I'm not doing that shit. Wow, my arm's tired. Yeah, I'm getting out of shape. But I made it to my favorite building. I actually think one of these floors is abandoned or not in service, or I don't know. There's a window on the other side that's all like broken out. I can't imagine there's anybody really working there. I mean, most people are told to go home if you could go home. I don't know. Essential working. My diet and like being like having cravings, that's something I gotta work on. Having cravings and like not eating bad foods. I gotta cut a few more things off my list. Oh, it's such a pain. I want to say it's such a pain in the ass, but that pun is too obvious. No, I mean literally. It's like, you know, playing Johnny Cash's Ring of Fire after you've had Taco Bell. It goes 1 for 1. You got to be careful what you're doing. There's no way to if, ands about it. So in other news, I think I also decided to switch up my audio system. I've been so disappointed lately on what I've been experiencing, but I mean, I've had a limited time with it, so I'm trying to be patient, but it's so hard. Patience is such a weird state of mind, especially now where like everything is instant. I mean, even Google, if you just Google weather or socks or, I don't know, dog collar, if you look how many searches it performed and how fast it took, it's like 0.7 seconds for like 1.5 million like search results. It's crazy. Computers and technology have made us incredibly impatient because everything happens like, just want it like right now. Fast food isn't even fast enough. 2 minutes? What are you talking about? I mean, sometimes it doesn't even takes longer than that to even heat the food up. And then when it's really fast, you're like, why is my food cold? Oh, shut up. Take a pill. But if you're going to take a pill, which pill would you take? Red or blue? Matrix style, red or blue? Would you want out or would you stay? Let me know in the comments anything that I've talked about in the comment, whatever. But red or blue, which pill would you take if the Matrix was a legit thing and what was going on? Do you prefer truth over ignorance? Is it worth giving up some things to find out what's really going on, or you prefer to just coast? Like these airplanes. Just coast to coast. Roller coaster. One of these days, I guess we'll be able to fly somewhere. But for now, we gotta wait. So anyways, as I wait for my bus, I will say adieu and thank you for coming to watch, and I'll check in again tomorrow. This whatever topic Wednesday kind of went all over the place, but I gotta keep up my momentum here. I don't want to really miss a day. I want to be able to provide and get my mind going, and with a lot of isolation, it's hard to really get it out. Socializing comes to a stop, and I only see people that I work with. You know how it is. So I appreciate the attention. I respect you guys for coming by and offering your thoughts and comments on topics. The cats and dogs thing went over well. I appreciate that. But then also, like other commentary that I've made, I appreciate the feedback. It's gives me something to think about, and that's kind of what it's about, is having an open conversation and trying to kind of see where everything goes. You know what I mean? It's nothing is really one-sided. There is a gray region, and this is why I love being able to bounce ideas back and forth. So thank you, I really appreciate it. So thank you for watching. Let me know, red or blue pill, Matrix, what are you doing, red or blue? I'll see you guys tomorrow.